Hello, my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am building just this simple, I don't really remember the house. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I forgot that I recorded this video, so yeah. But yeah, I know that this is like a 2-bedroom house that I built with some, it's not like full on CC. It's like Brazen Lotus's like add-ons, Brazen Lotus. Just go check out their website and download everything because all of it is so great. It's just like add-ons to what we already have in the game. Some of it's like windows, and then there's some like decor items, and I don't know. I can't really remember what I used in this video specifically, but I remember seeing a picture on either Pinterest or Instagram. And I really, really liked the way the house looked. It was like this blue house, and it was really kind of rustic, and it still had some, had this cool like porch thing. I don't know. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's a pretty cool house. So yeah, it did take me quite a while to finish building it, honestly. Like, it always does take me forever to build even normal medium-sized houses, because it usually takes me like an hour to build a tiny house, sometimes more or less, depending on the size and the amount of detail that I go into it. But these types of houses do take me a while. So, but yeah, I really, really liked the color that I used for this house. This is actually paneling from Spa Day, and this specific color is like kind of perfect for like traditional, like newer looking traditional houses that are like blue, and it's really, really nice. There's some other swatches too that I like using for that reason. Like, there's like a kind of a lighter sea green color, and then there's like a bit more of a deeper, not a deeper, but like a more of a paler blue. I don't know. I can't really describe the colors because it's like kind of green, kind of blue, kind of in between. But yeah, but anyway, the upstairs to this house, I had hair in my mouth. The upstairs to this house is just the teenagers kind of space. I just thought maybe it was like maybe some parents or some grandparents or a single parent or something like that, and they had like a teenage son or daughter that was like into music and making music, so they have the upstairs all to themselves. It's kind of really just the attic that they kind of made their bedroom, and there's like curtains everywhere so that it's got like nice sound proofness to it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. It's kind of edgy looking too, but I don't know, it's kind of like me as a teenager wanting that sort of but yeah, landscaping anymore, I've been really lazy with landscaping. This was like the most elaborate landscaping I've done in a while. Anymore, I've just been kind of feeling kind of meh when it comes to landscaping because I've been doing the same way so many times. So I'm definitely going to be like watching some speed builds and getting some inspiration of how to do landscaping. I do landscaping so weird. Like, you see how I do these weird blobs, and then I like fill them in with plants. I don't know. I just kind of do whatever. And you can see here, these are just the lavender bushes that I took, and I just made them into like bigger things. I don't even know how to word things today. I just started having my coffee, so I'm kind of a little bit all over the place. But because here in Windenburg, there are those like bushes that are lavender, and they're nice and full and round and big, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to add my own twist to that and do it like that. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry, you all. It's been a rough week, but yeah. But anyway, I really, really loved this little sunny part. This is like the living room, and it's kind of small, but it's kind of perfect. It's got all windows, and it's really sunny, and it's got a glass roof, so it's like a sunroom. And I feel like here in Windenburg it would be kind of perfect to have a sunroom, because I can imagine it gets kind of cold in for the most part of the year, because it's like it's supposed to be European, and every little bit of light can count. And I never know what to put on this lot because it's horizontally placed, so it's not like you can do like a backyard. So I thought I would just do like a little area where it's like a little hangout area out the back, but then there's this greenhouse where there's some planter boxes. I always add these whenever I don't know what else to add into the build, because it's just like, how are you going to go wrong? You can do this with a modern house, you can do this with a traditional house, and it works for both things, and it's really, really nice. And I don't know, it's so cool to do that in The Sims, because I don't know, I love the glass roofing. It's just so neat. But yeah, what else is in this house that I need to point out? I will say really quickly though, the link to Brazen Lotus will be in the description down below. I think that's all the content that I used in this build, custom content wise. Like I obviously did use EA content as well, but Brazen Lotus's content is, you know, pretty amazing. It's just like add-ons and stuff, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. I've been okay. It's been a week. It's kind of been hectic. There's been a lot of things happening this week that, you know, is both not really good at all. So, you know, it's just things I'm not going to get into, but yeah, it's been one of those weeks where it's just kind of all over the place. I haven't really been able to sit down and like record a voiceover and like actually want to for so long. It's crazy. So yeah, videos are kind of all over the place right now, but we did hit 22,000 subscribers, which is kind of amazing. Thank you all for the support and just being here and being super amazing and, you know, doing what you do and everything. So yeah, this channel though, it's kind of crazy how much it's grown this year, and I'm really, really happy with its growth, you know. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit uninspired lately when it comes to building because, you know, I've done almost 700 builds on my channel. Like, that's crazy. Like, I have over 650 videos at this point on my channel, and that's a lot of building. So, yeah, I'm going to try to change it up and do different things. Like, I have been doing the Let's Builds lately. I've been really liking those, and you all seem to like them too. I am going to try to space them apart from now on because I feel like it gets kind of repetitive if I just do Let's Builds. So I'm going to do like a Let's Build, then a speed build, then another speed build, then maybe another Let's Build. Just kind of toss it up, kind of keep it nice and fresh and different, and yeah, just do let me know of any building ideas that you have in the comments down below, because it's been a little bit, you know, I've been a little bit uninspired lately, mainly because we haven't really gotten any new content in The Sims. So I'm thinking I might start doing some more custom content builds, because those always really get me like super inspired because it's new content. Peacemaker has been pumping out, you know, content on the regulars, so I definitely need to start making some CC builds so that I can use his content, because Peacemaker is like the god of CC. If you know the CC world when it comes to building, Peacemaker is like one of the best creators out there, along with, and you know what, I'm gonna say it, along with Illogical Sims and Brazen Lotus. Who else is out there that's amazing? Picture Amoeba. I can't really think of any more off the top of my head. The Plum Bob Tea Society also has some amazing stuff. And there's definitely more CC out there that's amazing, like Max Sims. Oh my gosh, Max Sims CC. Oh, so nice. But yeah, I think that's all the CC creators I can think of off the top of my head. I definitely need to start downloading more CC because, you know, I can play with CC now because my computer actually can handle it, sort of, as long as I don't go crazy overboard, you know. And even then, whenever I have all of the CC, like, I have a collection of CC on my computer, like, all of the CC that you can imagine. And I put it all into my game one day just to see how it would run, and it ran just fine. Like, it didn't really do anything at all. It didn't affect the gameplay. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good to know. So, also, I hope I didn't put a sliding door as the front door for this house. I don't really like that personally. I don't know. I hope I change that. I think I do change that. I really hope so. But yeah, I'm starting to remember Brazen Lotus's stuff that I downloaded. I downloaded, obviously, the windows there. Those are actually windows from Get to Work, and Brazen Lotus has created like an add-on set so that it takes kind of that, it gives some more colors, but also it removes that like kind of decorative decal thing on the top of it, so it's like a basic window, and I love using this window so much. It's so nice. Like this one, and it also has, you know, it has different height variations and it has different width variations, so you've got all the possibilities, and it's really, really cool. And I definitely recommend getting that. If you're going to download any CC, definitely go to Brazen Lotus first, because it's just like a nice, like, they have such an amazing like amount of CC that's literally just EA stuff that's either been separated so that you can use things individually, like those plants that I just put on the table. They've also got this chair here that's just like it's basically that bench from Cats and Dogs, but it's made into a chair, so it's it's honestly one of my all-time favorite pieces too. There's a lot of other things as well. I'm gonna obviously point those out as I go on. There's some string lights. There's the beds. They basically separated all the beds that EA has ever made. They liberated them from their bed frames so that you can mix and match them, and you can change the colors and everything. And it's so hard to not have that in my game always, because it's literally EA content. It's just separated and made nicer. And they also did this kind of recolor set of the Parenthood countertops. The countertops are much nicer looking. They're not as blocky looking, and they have more swatches. And yeah, I love when people do like different like add-ons to that set, because it's honestly one of my favorite like pieces of items. What am I trying to say? It's one of my favorite like kitchen like sets that the Sims team has made, because I can use it in modern builds too, because it's got a couple swatches that work really well with modern builds, at least, you know, modern builds that I do, but not like super modern, like more like eco modern. And this little like breakfast nook here in the window area of the kitchen, this is really just decorative. It's not functional at all. I'm sure you could like obviously make something functional, but I know that there is those countertops from Illogical Sims. They're modern countertops, but I think, yeah, they have them for the island counters, so you can actually put bar stools under them, and it's like an open like countertop without a bench underneath it, so it's like completely open. I don't know, I'm very poorly describing things today, I'm so sorry. I'll have to use that in a build to show you all, because I'm kind of in love with Illogical Sims content lately. Illogical Sims has been tweeting out some stuff too, some like sneak peeks of some CC they're creating, and oh my goodness, everything I see I'm in love with, and so I highly recommend. Did I also add in Plum Bob Tea Society stuff into this build? I don't think so. No, I didn't. Okay, I because I was seeing some things there that I was like, but no, I don't think I did. But yeah, the floor plan was a little bit interesting to work with, because I was like not even sure where to put anything. But I was like, you know what, this is just a casual little family house. It's not like supposed to be like a fancy house. Like I imagine this house has been added on to over the years. It's been renovated, so the floor plan's a little funky, but I made sure to, you know, at least make it usable and everything. And yeah, I really like this little section here where you go into the master bedroom, and it's like got these arches, and it's like sort of a hallway, but not. I don't know. It's just different, I guess. I'm trying to change up how I build anymore, so I can like keep it fresh and new and everything. And yeah, but anyway, what else did I use? What other things? I don't think there's really anything else too crazy that I've been using in my builds lately. Yeah, it's just run of the mill. Oh, speaking of, you know, building and stuff, let me check the date just to be sure. But yeah, if you're seeing this, I'm gonna try to get this video done the day it's recorded and all that stuff. But if it's before May 28th of 2019, be sure to go to Origin and claim your free copy of the Sims 4 base game if you don't own it already, because for a week there they have had, I don't know how to word it, but they've had it for free, and it's super amazing. If any of you all have already claimed your copy and you've played it, you know, do you enjoy it? Do you like it? Is it, you know, fun and all that? I hope people really enjoy the game, because while it is just the base game, you can do so much with the base game. I actually just did a base game build kind of inspired by that, and you will be seeing that soon. I really have been enjoying going on Instagram and looking up houses and just trying to recreate them in The Sims. Instead of just kind of building to my own fruition, I'm starting to like use real life houses as inspiration, and it's been a lot of fun, because it's, you know, I'm running out of creativity, honestly, so it's good to, you know, find it somewhere else. And I've been talking about this Instagram profile like every single video at this point, but there's an account called Cottage a Day, and it's basically cottage_a_day. That's their username, but it's basically just an Instagram profile where they post pictures of just kind of simple, like smaller, medium-sized houses, and they're really unique and they're super cool. And I don't know, it's just, they're definitely not things that I would normally build just without, limits or whatever. Like if I was just to build a tiny house or something, I would probably build something modern and very typical of me. But seeing these houses on that Instagram, I keep on saying Instagram, but on Instagram, I've been seeing those houses, and it's been really inspiring me to try new things and to try different shapes of houses. And, and whenever you do a different exterior shape, you kind of are forced to figure out a new interior shape as well. And it just, it's been, pushing my creative limits lately, and I'm liking that about it. It's been really, really handy. And, yeah, especially recently, because we haven't really gotten any new content in The Sims 4 aside from the patch to the base game lately. And that was an amazing patch, by the way. The content is just awesome. But I'm really excited because they did mention that I think in the next 6 months, they are going to be releasing a new expansion pack, a game pack, and a stuff pack. I don't know if that's true. It might be the next year. I don't know. I'm hoping it's the next 6 months. That would be amazing. What are you all hoping for in a new expansion pack? I know the whole Island Paradise thing went crazy lately, and that's probably what's going to be the next one, let's be real. I kind of hope not, because, I know everybody's super excited, and you know what? I am excited for an Island Paradise themed world, like, definitely. But it's just when I look at that, I'm, like, not as interested. But, I can be proven wrong. Believe you me, I can be definitely proven wrong, because we've had packs in The Sims 4 where I'm just like, not really interested. I get the pack, and then when I start using the content, I fall in love with it. Just like Strangerville, I was like so not interested in that pack. I was like, whatever, it's fine, I'll get it whenever. And when I finally did get it, I fell in love with the content. It's such nice content. The gameplay was so fun. Like, oh my gosh, it's so much fun to play the gameplay. It's really like silly and weird, and just, it's like basically Stranger Things in The Sims 4, and it's so cool. I love that. So yeah, they did a really good job with that pack. That's very unique. But yeah, like I've definitely been proven wrong. So, I'm super excited to see what they've got coming. I'm always more excited for stuff packs for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I guess if they're like my first pet stuff, and there is a very long pause here, I think. Yes, there is. We're just going to move on. Okay, sorry about that. There was a little bit of a pause there. I don't know why. Oh, I really need to start editing my videos. Let's be real. I put the video footage into my editing software, and then I just record, and I speed it up and I record. I don't stop to edit, and I really should, because that happens all too much in my videos. So if the timing's off, I'm just like, it's okay. It's fine. We're casual here in the Love Goods, aren't we? Aren't we? We're weird. Okay. But yeah, I like the bathroom. If I don't know where the timing is and everything, it should be good. Yeah, it's good. Okay. But yeah, the bathroom's pretty cute. I really like it. I use the red shelf by Picture Amoeba so much in this build, especially in these little crannies here. Like this shelf from the base game. Why don't they have slots on this? Like it's a shelf, and it doesn't have any slots. You can't put any items on it. Using move objects, it's complicated. I mean, yeah, so I just use the red shelf that we all so much love. And if you all are wanting to know how to use this shelf, go on my channel, and there is a little tutorial there. I'll try to put it in the end screen or something like that. But yeah, it's just a shelf that Picture Amoeba made, and it's got a lot of slots on it, and it allows you to place different items on it too. It's got more slots and more capabilities than the regular shelves in the game, and yeah, it's just really handy. And it does have an invisible swatch too, so if you do want to leave it in your game, which I know I never leave it in my builds, I always take it out, but if you do want to leave it in your builds, you can, because it does have that invisible swatch. But yeah, but anyway, we're moving on up to the attic space. There is a bathroom up there, because you know me, when I build houses, regardless of how big they are, there always has to be a bedroom or bathroom for each floor, because it just seems ridiculous for them to not have it. But yeah, it's just a simple little bathroom for the teenager. Nothing too crazy. And then, they have like a really cool bedroom. It's definitely different than the rest of the house. That's something I've always liked to do, is have that like a teenager have like a really different aesthetic than the rest of the family. They're like the black sheep. I don't know why, but it's just fun because it's like purple and black, and it's very dark and edgy. But I imagine that they're like super into music, and I can just see them recording. Like I was literally listening to YouTube covers. Like I was watching YouTube and listening to covers, and you can see why I pause so often because I'm constantly watching them and changing them. But yeah, I was like watching YouTube covers, and I just kept imagining that in my head, and I don't know, it was fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the build though. Just be sure to check out Brazen Lotus's website. I'll have it linked in the description down below, as well as Picture Amoeba's little shelf thingy. It's super handy. I definitely recommend you download it and use it in your game. Even if you just have the base game, it's going to be super useful. It'll allow you to clutter surfaces up so much nicer, and you can clutter any surface, even if it's not a real surface. It's amazing. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it though. Yeah, it sure is. That's a surprise. This house is available on the gallery, by the way. Just be sure to check out my username, lukeydean. That's LUKEYDEAN, as well as the hashtag Lukey. This is a house containing custom content, so you will have to include custom content in your filter settings on the on the gallery thing, the gallery search settings. I don't know what they're called. I just say filters, but yeah, do let me know if you like this house, and if you want to see more builds that are a little bit more bigger houses. I have been kind of a little bit out of inspiration when it comes to tiny houses lately. I've not really been in the mood to do them as much, which is very unfortunate, but you never know. I'll probably get that inspiration back in no time. Just, if you have any ideas for houses, let me know in the comments down below. It'll be super amazing to get your input and everything. It always is. It's always fun to go in the comments and just kind of get some ideas. Even if I don't use them, it still will at least inspire me for other things in the future as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm stalling because I thought the video would end by now and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles. I'm still in the ashes when you get dressed and leave. Better look for matches before it starts to feel. I will burn it down. I will burn it down. This is not my home. I will burn you down. Oh, it's a long, hard fall from the top of the world, but it's finally over, finally over. I got a last 1 minute just to get out alive, so I keep it together, thinking it's not forever. So turn on every siren.